Next, everybody see my cursor here in the middle?
Oh,
Okay,
those ours?
Yeah, so grab one. That should leave one too. Everybody should have one. Yes?
Almost got one. Brittany needs one.
No, Brittany's got one.
Brittany had one right here.
I didn't have one.
Mine's in
You
my
didn't have
chest.
Yeah, everybody should have had one. Okay, so that's your scroll. When you want to use your scroll to turn it into me, so I'm gonna try and do magic items or scrolls and stuff like that. I'm gonna try and keep them in game, and you're gonna keep them in your chest, rather than constantly having to update your character sheet. Right now, we're still gonna continue using the miniatures that you guys had last week. But if you look over here, where Ryan and Brittany sit, you'll see I found some miniatures that are actually 3D models. These are just a couple of them, but essentially, if you zoom in, this is just from basic looking around. Left one's Red Dragonborn, middle one's just a Dragonkin from WoW. I figured that'd be Black Dragonborn, and this is, I thought, was a pretty good model for Wombo for your Warlock. But like I said, it's like I'm just throwing this out there. Like, these are some models I found. If you guys are interested in, we could go ahead and maybe take some time this week, and we can go and actually select which ones you might want.
There is quite a bit
for 3D models, and it's a whole thing. I got to go and import bases and whatnot, and et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot to choose from. There's quite a bit that goes into it. So I'll lay that up to you, but I'm just giving you guys an example here to show you that 3D models thrown in the game can absolutely be a thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and delete these.
Testing.
Okay.
Testing.
Let me go ahead. I got still doing a couple more things, but let's see how I can do this.
What, we ended at the guild anyways, right? Hang out at the guild.
Creature block,
How
blah
many
blah
input
blah.
captures do I have? Try that. Okay, we'll see how that works.
18 HP.
I pretty much only rolled 2 dice this entire time. Perfect.
What is that? Oh, that's my little miniature.
Does that work? Cool.
I'm not taking any dice out till we figure out how to put them back in.
You don't. So whenever it's like you don't, and then you just have an infinite supply. So when your session's done, I'm having you guys just delete the dice that you used.
Nope, not you, white dice.
Sorry, we're importing some stuff right now.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, I don't want to read anything.
Hey, can someone open up? Do you have your player's handbook, Ryan?
Oh, I don't even have the website open. I'm bad.
I have everyone up. Actually, how do I get to the playbook? What do you need to know?
Do clerics start with a shield?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you went in wait, you
Yeah,
should have been able to go into the gear, and it should have told you. But yeah, you should have a basic shield, which should give you +2 to your AC.
Yeah.
So your Yako.
Yep.
Your equipment.
Hey, Yakamania. That's my favorite guy from Warner, the favorite Warner brother.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess we didn't.
Oh, not what I wanted to do.
Yeah, so you would have to add it to your inventory.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm trying to scroll up on fucking D&D Beyond and it's zooming in on this screen as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Well, that's why you click on.
That's why I use the mouse wheel. Like, you click on it and go up and down.
I'll just put this over here for now. Look at my stats.
Okay.
My lay of hands
So-
doubled its hit points, and I have spells now.
So as I discussed with you guys before, we're gonna try and do what the fuck is this? Oh, Wampo. Your thing's on the thing. Just put this over here.
Get your shit off.
I was wondering why I couldn't put the card down, and it was like Wampo's miniature was at the guild, and it's like, oh no. yeah. I put your miniature back in front of you. It's on the B in Wampo. It's just like it's for right now. So as I told you guys last time, we're gonna be doing an adventure module, but I'm going to be keeping it in the world that you guys are already in. So my intent is like this is going to give me some time to actually build up a story, rather than trying to just hammer it down on you guys. So if I go and like, if I'm talking and I stutter, or if I go and say a name that you guys don't recognize, just call me out on it and I'll be sure to correct myself. Because I'm basically trying to take the names that they have here and implement it back into our game and our world.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Everybody here? Everybody ready?
Yes.
Ready, check.
Slash
If
ready
you-
check. Where's
All
my?
right. If you're here, put a die on the schoolhouse. This is a little test to see if everybody remembers what the schoolhouse is.
Of course I didn't. I just followed where everyone else was putting their shit.
There you go.
Fuck
Wonderful. Everybody's here.
that.
Okay.
I don't remember what color my fucking dice are.
So you guys, last time, you guys were brand new adventurers, just came to the town. You signed up as Opal Adventures at the guild and met with the receptionist Willow, who was a dryad attached to the tree in the middle of the guild hall. She sent you on a quest to go and find the child that has been reported missing. You guys went up north to the manor, where you found cultists had taken up residence in there. Upon investigating, not only did you destroy the cultists' plans there, but managed to recover the child and 3 additional people, including the Fletcher and 2 other adventurers. After a good hard day's mission, you came back, collected your rewards, got the reward retconned, and had a night's rest. And now we find our adventurers waking up, ready to start their next day. So anything you guys want to do before we go? You guys look at the quest board or anything like that?
Oh, one sec. Did we do a long rest?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Shouldn't I have
Yes.
full health then?
You do have full
Yes.
health. So if you do not have full health right now, make sure you're at full health. If you have any missing spell slots, you should regain those as well. On the D&D Beyond, if you're looking at your character sheet, I'll just use Wombo here as an example. But if you're looking at like the main page, I'll just go ahead and. If you look at the main page and it's the main website, it says Minerva. It has all your abilities. On the top, it says Long Rest. Just click the button that says Long Rest, and it should go ahead and reset everything for you. And then if you have certain things that you gain back every, like short rest and stuff, then you should be able to go and hit short rest, and it does the exact same thing.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I think Brittany, Wombo, and Tony should put their hit points on their little meter on the.
You guys are allowed to do it however you want. I'm not gonna make it mandatory, but it is a little easier for me to cheat if I don't want to necessarily kill you. And I could be like, okay, who hasn't been attacked yet? Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, it's been attacked. Let me fucking divvy out the pain rather than just like, oh, everybody attacks Wombo and he's dead now.
I really appreciate the
Because
aspect of
if
not
you
dying.
die, you're out of the game, right?
If you're
We
so.
can res.
Let me go ahead and clarify this for you, Wombo and Rob, since you haven't played since first edition. Essentially, when you hit 0 HP, you are considered unconscious.
How do you keep doing
You go and you
this?
roll a d20. 1 through 10 is a failure. 11 through 20 is a success. If you roll a 1, it counts as 2 failures. If you roll a 20, it counts as 2 successes. whichever one happens first, if you get 3 failures, your character dies. If you get 3 successes, then you're considered stabilized. You're not necessarily up, but you're stabilized.
Okay.
Right, Tato?
What is it? DB.
Also, can you guys see my D20 now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you just threw on the board?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just so I know, so I
Changing the size of my shit.
just so you know, so I can see it. Yeah. So it's like, and then I will say that it's like, even though we're playing the fantasy world, I want you guys like liking your characters and stuff. I'm not gonna say that you guys will never die. It's like for the most part, I'm just gonna like try and think about what the monsters would do and act accordingly. So, you know, don't get. What I always tell everybody is don't try and get super attached, because like even though you could be playing the same character for like 2 or 3 years, something might happen and they might end up getting killed. You never know. But that death is part of the game. I didn't emphasize
We
that
always
last
used
week.
to do it that if you got down to 0 HP, you had to do a saving throw. Failed that saving throw. Depending on how much over the 0 mark you went with the damage. Sometimes you just couldn't stop your own death.
No,
Pretty much.
That's what I
But anyway, so it's just saying death's a part of the game. That's it. So you guys, so anybody doing anything before you're going off the quest, or are you just coming down, eating breakfast, and like going straight for questing?
Yes.
Of course, I gotta come down and eat my breakfast.
Yes.
I'm a growing dragonborn. I must.
I'm a growing dragon boy.
growing dragon.
Brittany, if you're trying to talk to us, I can't hear you.
I'm not. I'm streaming. Good.
Okay,
Oh, they pulled the stream.
wonderful. Okay then. So assuming you guys are just going straight to questing then. So anyway, you guys come down, and the place is bustling. It is busy. It is like there is a lot of people down here. Adventurers of all different races, all different classes are all sitting here, and they're just swarming the desk. You could tell that there is in fact a commotion and that something's going down.
Oh no.
Guys, we need to figure out what the fuck is going on over here.
That's right.
Ah, they're good.
Well, no. I mean, we should probably help them, or at least see if maybe someone's hit. I wasn't paying attention to any of this, actually.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Yeah, so he's like, you guys gotta tell me what you're doing. Okay, so you guys, what are you guys doing?
We're gonna go see what.
I'm gonna go investigate.
Yeah.
Investigate what's the commotion.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys go up to the desk, and currently there's like, you know, there's only there's a bunch of different adventurers all surrounding the desk, and you see multiple willows sticking out of the tree, talking to multiple adventurers, and it's quite a commotion. You manage to squeeze in and find a spot, and your own individual willow comes out of the tree and smiles at you warmly and says, "Hi, how may I help you today?"
Why is it so bustling right?
She smiles and she's like,
So
"Well,
correct.
there's been a recent development that has made a lot of quests available right now, all per the county."
Okay. Can we see such quests?
If you're interested in looking at the quests, you can find them posted. And on the quest board, you find these 3 quests that are currently up there.
Local midwife and acolyte of Shanto named Adabra Quinn.
You want me to read them for you?
Herself in a stone.
No.
There's a lot of words.
I was trying to read them upside down.
A few miles south.
That's the best way to do it.
Sightings becoming common. It's not safe for her to be alone.
Hey, by the way, you could actually press Alt on them, and actually, it'll be way
Oh
bigger.
gosh, that's great.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Game changer.
I was all
thank you.
zoomed in on it too, and this is even better.
So whenever you see Townmaster Harbin Wister, replace that with the guild.
Okay.
And Phandalin will be the guild.
So I feel like
I read that as no Muragon.
yeah,
I did too, actually.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I did too. And then if you guys can go ahead and read, you can get an idea, and then I will like redo it to make it work in our world.
I'm wondering where. Wait, which one's Ryan? Is Ryan green?
Ryan's white.
White.
Wombo's green.
Llama's green. Okay. There's someone else missing in that.
I'm here. I'm the red.
Oh, red. Okay, right there. I see you. I see you.
Okay.
Are we picking one now?
Yeah, you guys look at the quest.
I might.
Hang on, I
Pick
gotta
a
check what
quest.
my ideals are. This might cause a conflict. I can't remember what my fucking downfall is. I think it's something about finding knowledge.
Your downfall is finding knowledge? So you have a
Yeah,
hard
I'm like
time learning?
addicted to finding knowledge.
I'm wanting to actually go fight a fucking dragon.
I think they all involve a dragon.
Just because
So-
I had.
So if you just to metagame here a little bit, if you're noticing that they all involve a dragon, maybe you should ask Willow.
What's with all the dragons?
There you go. She's like, oh, well, that's what the ruckus is. Reports came in late last night after most people went to bed that a young white dragon named Cryovane has descended upon the Moonkin Mountains. If I go and bust open this, scale up. And whatever. Yeah. So, you guys are currently right here. Just to the west of you is the Moonkin Mountains.
Wait, what are we?
You guys are right here.
I don't
we put a new
see
map up?
anything.
Yeah, there's no map anymore. There you go.
There's the map.
It's getting thrown into people's hands, and because people are picking it up. Let's see. Block. So you guys are right here. Where my black hand is.
Okay.
This is where you guys are.
Okay.
There is a young white dragon named Cryovane that has taken up residence in the Moonkin Mountains, claiming the Snowcap region as his domain. Typical of his kind, Cryovane is dim-witted and cruel. The dragon patrols the skies around Icespire Peak, surveying his territory while hunting for food and easy treasure. With each passing day, the dragon's domain grows as it ranges farther across the land, preying on anything it can catch with its claws or freeze to death with its icy breath. Sightings of the dragons are becoming more common, as are its attacks. Even though it was just sighted yesterday, that didn't make sense. But anyway, the dragon has been noticed in the Moonkin Mountains as of yesterday, and now the area is being fully mobilized into making preparations, protecting the townsfolk, everybody in the local area, and what have you, making sure that we can properly fend off this dragon. Other reports have come in that there was in Moonkin Mountains, there is the icy fortress that a tribe of savage orcs had taken over. Cryovane killed the orc war chief and forced the tribe survivors to flee down into the plains that you see here. So currently, the orcs worship Talos, an evil god of storms, and many dwell in the dark depths of Neverwood. They gather on remote hilltops to summon Gorthok the Thunderboar, a primal entity that serves Talos. Like its god it serves, Gorthok delights in destruction. And thanks to the dragon also moving into Moonkin Mountains, a manticore has been driven from the mountaintop and by the roaming white dragon has begun terrorizing folk living in the outskirts. Other monsters in the regions have been similarly displaced. So, after I broke character, but she goes and explains all this to you, and she says that some of these things are a little bit too much for an Opal ranked adventurer. So we're making sure that you guys can go and do the other work that we need still done, which is what these quests that you see are here.
Okay. See. So I'm guessing you guys are putting your shit on the ones that you want?
Yeah, you can do that. You can put your hand on there. It's just...
I'm reading them again.
I kind of want to fucking...
And we're going to do this as a majority rules.
Oh, Rainer, you're so cute.
And if there is a tie, then whoever's by themselves will go and pick from the other two.
Let's see, so it's mine for shit. Okay. It's up to these two right here.
Okay.
I want the magical devices or invention.
I kind of do as well.
Then pick it and we roll for it.
But then there's relics over here.
Then pick it and we go for it.
Let's go with this one.
All right, Ryan. Ryan. If you're talking, I can't hear you, Ryan.
I see nobody wanted to protect the people. I see how it is.
Yeah, so no one's protect the people, so re-choose, Ryan, between Dwarf Excavation and Nomergon. Were you muted?
I was.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Well, Ryan, warning the dwarves is kind of protecting the people.
True.
Also, I haven't seen if you guys redid your character. Let's see.
Dwarf Expedition.
We have a cleric sorcerer. We got 2 clerics now. Lol.
Well, Tony only picked a cleric just to get the shield.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, God's
So I don't really
save
count
us
him as
all.
actually a cleric.
It's fine.
He's just an imposter cleric.
Imposter cleric.
Yeah, actually, I went and looked it up, Tony, and like, sorcerers are infamous for having low health and low armor.
Yeah.
What do
What they're known for.
now?
Okay, so you guys picked the Dwarven Excavation quest. I go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, this is exciting, guys. We get a chance to learn something new about the world.
I hope the relics are nice.
I'll throw that over
Let's
here.
just make sure we get to those dwarves before it's too late.
That is true.
Okay, so you go ahead and bring this to Willow, which you can go fucking set it over here.
So we're at the guild right now, I assume.
Yeah, you're at the guild. You just pick the quest. To do. Okay. Dwarf prospectors found ancient dwarven ruins in the mountains southwest of here, and it begun, or in the mountains, and it begun an archaeological dig for treasure and relics. They need to be warned that the White Dragon has moved into the area. Take the warning to them and return to the guild for a reward of 50 gold piece. So, where's my map? Did my map get deleted? I deleted my map. God damn it. Okay, you guys know where the mountains are, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yes.
it's west of here. So you take the quest to Willow. Willow is like, oh, good. I was hoping someone would take that. And she kind of giggles and says that one of the dwarf prospectors over there is actually one of my friends. So she goes ahead and takes the quest. She kind of does the punch and says, okay, so they are right about in the middle of the Moonkin Mountains. These are the coordinates. And she goes ahead and on your guys' map, marks it down on where you're going to be going. So I won't do that. I won't bust it all out. She busts out. She takes your map. She goes and writes down like this is where they are located, and basically it says go with haste and frolic can be free. And she goes and asks if you do you guys have any more questions?
Yes, Willow. Before we head out, last time we did not have proper equipment. Where would you suggest we go?
It depends on what you're looking for.
I would say probably potions of healing by chance.
Oh, you want to see the alchemist then?
Alrighty.
Just head out here, take a right, and he's the last building on the left.
Alright, we'll do. Thank you, Willow. We will.
No problem. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. Let's head and talk to the dwarf real quick, but tell him that we need to stock up on supplies before we head out.
Which dwarf?
The dwarf. You said he was over there, the prospector, and he was Willow's friend.
Oh, I mean, he's at the site.
Oh, he's at the site. Oh, okay. I thought he
Yeah.
was here. Sorry. Okay, then. Yeah, fuck
Quite the
around.
detour.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, let's go all the way over there. And then
Oh, shit.
fucking
I was half listening, to be honest. I'm also reading at the same time.
rest in peace.
Okay, so you guys go to the alchemist. You enter the shop and you see all these different glass vials on the side, bubbling and swirling around and doing all these crazy things. Hanging from the ceiling are herbs and different flowers that are dried and all these like dried herbs and stuff. Behind the counter, you see a gangly elf creature who is currently working on a concoction. Behind him, you see multiple vials filled with random things that look like eyeballs and bat wings and such. As you guys enter the shop, the gangly elf creature raises up, and you see that one eye is a lot bigger than the other. As he's hunched over, he greets you with a very missing tooth smile and says, "Welcome. How may I help you?"
Can I like all of a sudden say bat, like just yell bat wings for no apparent reason?
You do that. He's like, bat wings? I'm sure I could part with a few. How many do you need?
5.
5? Wonderful! He goes and pulls out the jar, unscrews it, and starts pulling out bat wings. It's like, they're 2 gold apiece, so we're going to need 10 gold for all 5.
Okay.
Alright. Do you pay him?
Yeah.
Alright.
That way.
Subtract 10 gold from your inventory and add 5 bat wings.
I just shake my head at him and walk up to him. I walk up to him and like, my little friend, I am in need of any kind of healing potions you might have when we go on our adventure.
Shit.
Do you by chance sell any?
Bat wings.
Fucking waiting for your friend to catch his goddamn breath.
Yeah, just do your best to ignore him.
Anyway, yes, I have potions of healing. I don't have anything fancy, so no greater or superior or anything like that, but just normal healing potions.
That will do fine.
Okay.
Bat wings. I don't know. I just wanted to make funny of this shit. So it's just
Healing potions will run you 15 gold apiece.
whoa.
Let's see. Do you by chance have any herbs or anything? Something new adventurers could afford?
Bruh, I got that Date Kush hanging on the wall.
No,
God
man.
damn it.
So, need that
Did you
holy
guys all
kush.
choose like the poor pauper lifestyle when we started this?
Nope.
Because we had starting.
Mine
gold.
is... I was modest.
I got
Yeah, I
was
was modest
modest.
too, but even with the 25 or 20 that we got last time, I still have 50 gold.
Wait, we had
Wait,
starting
wait,
gold?
what?
30.
I only got the 20. I only have the 20.
When do you get how much gold do you get if you do?
So,
Okay, wait. So you guys all got 20 gold for the mission you did initially, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, you should also have 15 starting gold.
Oh, okay.
I only got 10 started gold.
Yeah, it kind of
That
changed
might be
depending on your,
because of
your
the background
and
that you
stuff.
chose.
Okay, yeah, because I went background.
So standard
and
is
then I
15.
Yeah, and then I did a modest. And yeah,
So I'm gonna just say fuck it. I'm gonna do
I'm gonna add
add
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add 50.
Okay, I'll bring mine back down then to
Bat wings.
Yeah.
So
35 is what I should have. Is that right?
That's what I have.
so fine. We'll just go ahead. Everybody has 35 gold, just to make it easy. Everybody has 35 gold. Ryan. Let's see. Ryan, do an insight check for me right now.
Okay.
Imagine Tony walking in the store. Bat wings.
Oh, too strong. I got a 19 for insight.
Wonderful. So, just from your past experiences, you know that healing potions actually normally go for 50 gold apiece.
Gotcha.
And that this guy honestly looks like he locally sources everything, and he is a little deranged and really doesn't have any idea what the fuck he's doing. So you know, just because you're like from the insight of knowing how things are charged and kind of a general feel for economy, that he price gouged the living fuck out of Tony. But the healing potions are ridiculously underpriced. Like, you could easily buy these and probably sell them for more in another town.
Gotcha. Well, I will definitely take one healing potion, but I would also like to take some potential herbs as well for, mending.
Wonderful. So, what are you trying to do with the herbs then?
Mostly just in case we run into fevers, cuts, small wounds, something that's not worth.
So you're looking for metagaming here. Are you trying to find something like King Soil, where you just like stop the poison and stuff like that?
Yeah, just something.
So you're trying to find like some herbs that might work as like an antidote or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So the healing potion are 15 gold.
Okay.
And then if you're looking, so specifically, like, what are you trying to cure with your herb? Are you just looking for, like, stops blood flow? Are you looking for an antidote for general poisons?
We're heading out to dragons. We're going to a cave.
Yes.
I think stopping blood would be a good one for any kind of fallen injuries or gouges.
Stop all the blood.
Okay, so
I want to get something for frostbite.
You're right. That might be better. No, yeah. I was thinking of physical injuries, but frostbite might be better. Something to warm up the body. We could technically do that with just drinks and stuff, though, right? Or is frostbite something different, Mark?
Just let me see.
You also probably want to be at the herbologist, not the alchemist.
Oh, I'm on. If you're looking for so if you're gonna go for
to be honest, I was actually looking for stuff that we would use for mending and healing. Simple stuff, simple equipment, nothing
I'm looking at.
So say, hey, I took 4 points of damage, but I don't want to drink my healing potion for 4 points of damage. I want to use mending. I want to use those kind of supplies to get those 4 potential health points back.
So I'll tell you right now, if you're looking to cure conditions with herbs and stuff, you're not gonna find that. If you're looking for say if you were to be frozen, you would, in game senses, you would technically be paralyzed.
Right.
So you're not gonna find an all cure that's gonna cure paralyzation via an herb.
Yeah. As I said, I'm looking for just the simple weeds that you would use when you didn't have stronger magic stuff to heal yourself. What you would survive out in nature, I got a cut, I got a small bleed.
So I will say,
yeah.
Let me hear. Stupid deck. And I got okay. So he goes ahead and is like, "Here, I have something here that you might be interested in," and he pulls out these very like oval shaped leaves, and he pulls out like a little stalk, basically like the same way that you would see sage, and it's like all wound up and everything, but it's like a little brick like that, and he says, "Take a few of these. And this will absolutely help bleeding stop. As far as curing frostbite, we really don't have anything that would do that." And that's basically what I got for you. You can go ahead and you can buy these herbs. These will help stop with bleeding, but as far as curing frostbite or a condition like that, I got nothing for you.
Gotcha. No, perfect. I'll take it.
So let's see.
15 for one potion.
So he's going to do 15 for a potion. I will allow you to buy 2 of these leaves, and it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you 5 gold apiece.
I'll buy 1 leaf.
Okay. Go ahead and add basil to your inventory.
Okay. So we're moving 20 gold.
No, actually, side note, basil will actually help lower your blood pressure.
That's yeah.
Okay. And
I wouldn't even heard basil. I thought about tomato soup.
Others.
There you go.
We're going to.
Okay. Anybody else got any other things you want to pick up?
I didn't realize it was 15 gold for a potion.
Tony.
You
do me a favor, could you try and erase those 4 dots that you have over there?
Where?
Right there.
Right there. Let's see. Erase.
Did they say how long this journey would take for us to get up there, or are they like near town?
No, it's going to take you probably a day or 2 to get over there.
So we should probably go get more rations.
I will tell you guys right now, I'm not going to be that much of a stickler.
Okay, thank you. You're the best.
Yeah, there's certain things that I think are not fun about D&D that we're just going to not worry about.
Hey, so Mark, I'm gonna do something real quick. If this fucks up, go undo it.
Okay, wait. What are you doing?
It says erase all vector line.
Oh, yeah, you should be able to do that. Go for it.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Where'd you do that?
Do...
trash can. Got it.
Trash can, yep.
Here, out of experimentation for the game, everybody just put a line on the table.
A line or draw?
Just draw. Well, I mean, doesn't matter. Draw a line. Just mark it up somehow. Okay, excellent. Now, hey, look at that. Cool. Okay, so that's a way we can erase everything.
Was basil actually in the management equipment section, or was that just what you're calling it?
That's homebrewed.
That's homebrewed. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna have you guys worried about food. If you guys want to make up some bullshit about like, oh yeah, I had all the stuff to make jambalaya in my backpack, I'm gonna be like, fine, cool, whatever. So foods, I'm not gonna make you be a stickler for. Ammo, I'm not gonna make you guys really track ammo. It's like there might be some exceptions, like if you have 5 javelins and you throw all 5, then it'll be like, we don't have any more javelins. But if you're like say when Ryan was a ranger, I wasn't gonna have you start tracking how many arrows you've shot. And the last thing is that this is more for the spellcasters in our group. But whenever you go and do, let's see, like let me just look up fireball. So if you look, it shows components VSM. That would be voice, sight, and materials. I'm not gonna have you guys worry about the materials. So it's like I don't want you to go to a shop and be like, I need a tiny ball of back guano and sulfur.
What is voice and sight? You have to say it, and you have to see the person you're casting it on.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you have to be able to see the point that you want to cast it on. And voices is that there's like an incantation, so you speak a word to cast the spell.
Okay.
So like say for example, if you're like underwater or if someone has it to where you're muted and you can't talk, then you cannot cast the spell. Okay. So anyway, anybody else want to pick up anything else while we're here?
I think I'm good because I think for the. Oh wait, I lied.
And we're just gonna expedite this a little bit and just cut the role playing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'll just get one of those leaves as well.
What do you have for cold resistance?
5 gold. Nothing right now.
Okay, bye. Cut out my favorite fucking part.
I guess I would like to get one more.
Role playing?
Yeah.
We're gonna be here the rest of the night if we do everything. We still can role play. It's just expedite the buying.
All right. Well then, they don't.
Alright,
They
so
don't have what I
no
want.
cold
This
resistance.
Walmart
If you want a
sucks.
basil, Wombo bought the last basil leaf, so there's no more basil available.
There was a brick. There's only 2 leaves in there.
No, it's he pulls it out, but he still needs some for his business, so he parts with 2 of them. In that little brick, there was like 5 or 6.
I see.
Also, what I have in mind for the homebrew is like really fucking broken, so I don't want you guys having too many.
And it's already at 10 o'clock. Let's just go till 12. Extra hour.
If that's on you.
Just me.
All right.
Yeah, I
Alright.
guess.
Let's dip out. Let's go to this.
Ready to do the quest?
Yep.
Ready?
All right.
I'm on my way.
Everybody, take your
We're going
characters up.
on an adventure. Tony, do you need a fucking big ass dice like that? The size of your face.
So let's go ahead and do this real quick. So as you guys are going through, let's see. Let's pull out the card for our map.
By the way, I'm pressing R.
Nope.
To roll.
Nope, cancel. World map.
19.
Oh, you can just. Oh. That was nice. Okay.
Alright.
1.
Alright.
The Lagoon of Dongo. I love it. You go to Tony's Mountains too.
Why do you guys do this, Tony?
I didn't do it.
It went
So
straight
you
to
guys
your
can use WASD to move around on the map. Just so
Yeah.
Are you
that
guys clicking
prevents-
dragging?
Yep. So anyway, I just locked it. It's fine. So you guys are at the guild. As you guys leave, you guys go across the lake, and right about here, right at this little corner, is where you have the marker. This is about half a day's journey. So let's see, real quick. We're gonna roll. Okay. Everybody do a perception check. Ryan, I want you to do a survival one as well.
Okay.
Wait, okay. I don't like pressing R to roll. I can't spam it as much.
I got a
20.
20. Nat 20.
Ooh, excellent.
18 plus 2 for me, but still 20.
5.
14 for me.
Hold on, I can't find my fucking perception. Where are you?
Should be the.
Don't put anything on the thing yet.
There you go. So I got 21 for perception and I got a 22 for survival.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. Why didn't I do a survival check?
So real quick, I heard there was a nat 20 on the perception. Ryan, what'd you get for your survival?
22.
Okay. Go ahead and just like, let's see, how can I mark this? Let me take this. So right about here and down, I know this isn't like, these are kind of oblong squares, but it's still going to be 5 for each. So right about where this card is, place your guys' characters anywhere.
Can we make our characters bigger?
Yeah, for right now, you guys can scale up and just know that 1 square here is 5 feet.
Oh my god, I'm getting lag.
Yeah, I was
I'm importing stuff.
Let's see here.
Sorry, many
There it
pages
is,
open
Rachel.
right now. Okay, so as you guys are coming up on the road, Tony, you see, I'm going to use a pen for this. With the nat 20 perception check, you see in this little section right here, there is a cart that used to have horses and everything that has now been destroyed. You don't see any horses, you don't see anything. You just see the destroyed cart. Ryan, with your high check, you can actually see that scattered around here, coming in from here, and even some here over here in the trees and whatnot, you can actually see footprints that are abnormously large. They're not normal footprints.
Okay.
And so what do you guys do?
So first, I tell everyone, it's like, hold on. Do you guys see those footprints over there?
You tell them, so yes, they now start.
They're extremely large. So be cautious when we head up here, or we don't know if they're still around. They're not normal people.
Can you tell what kind of footprints they are?
Oh no, can I?
Upon closer inspection, I'll just carry over your same check, but
I'll take a look.
all right, so he's got ahead.
Yeah.
You can tell that this is absolutely humanoid, but this is a little bit larger than normal. Are you still on Goliath?
I just haven't changed my picture, but no, I'm.
Oh, you're half orc. Okay.
I'm a half orc, yeah.
I will say that these footsteps then are very familiar to you.
Shit.
So I can't be 100% sure, but
You have a damn good hunch
orcs.
that these are orcs.
They could be orcs. Some of them similar to my own kin, if you will.
They be orcs around here.
Alright, so I was gonna say, while I'm expecting the footprints, you guys can go up closer to the fire.
I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna actually check out the
overturned cart.
Okay, perception check.
Hey.
I'm assuming that, Ryan, you told everybody
Yes, I
about
kinda-
the orcs.
Yeah,
So now
I talked
everybody,
out loud.
I assume everybody's kind of on high alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
Actually-
Also,
10.
do me a favor. Don't
Uh-huh.
stand in the same square, even though it's like, yeah, just the perfect. Thank you.
Is everybody rolling perception?
I had
Yeah.
Tony said he's checking the cart. So Tony, what was yours?
10.
Okay, so you can tell looking at the cart, there's some dried blood on there, and it looks like that the thing was attacked, not necessarily by arrows, but it looks like that it was kind of meleeed and then very, very shittily kind of thrown to the side of the road. And you can see that there was maybe like a half effort in trying to cover it, but it's not that good.
Okay. I relay all that
and,
information to them.
and there's nothing inside the chest, chest. There's nothing inside the cart. Anything that might have been valuable is gone.
Can we see or hear anything off in the woods over here?
I was about to say, make a perception check.
All of us, or just
Everybody, why not?
11. How sad.
Wow. 4.
A
got a 6.
6.
6.
10.
Got an 11, 10. And Brittany, you got 11?
11.
Okay, Wombo and Brittany, like, the other 3 are just oblivious. You're just like, damn, that cart got fucked up, man. What the fuck? But Wombo and Brittany, you hear in the distance what sounds like people talking and not being very quiet as they're rustling through the woods.
I tell what direction?
You could tell it's actually from my direction over where the timer is.
Hey,
Wait,
you
guys,
hear that over there?
there's something behind
What?
us.
There's somebody behind us. I don't know, guys.
They're not
Do we
being very
wish
quiet.
to,
Maybe we could get the drop on them.
or do we just keep on walking?
Well, we can't just leave. What if they're in trouble? There's blood over there. I mean, we can't just.
Yeah,
leave
but it's
them.
dry. For all we know, they could be already dead. And orcs travel in packs, so it's never more than one. It's never less than one.
If they're orcs, you could deal with them, eh?
I can try, but I have a rough history with certain clans.
I will say also right now, you guys started pretty early in the morning, so it's about 3 o'clock or so in the afternoon, and you're about 2 miles away from the dwarves.
But if you guys wish, we could try, but we could just press on and keep on going. Our goal is in sight.
If they're trouble, they'll make themselves trouble. Does that make sense? Is that the right way?
Yeah.
If they're trouble, they'll make themselves troubles.
If they're trouble, then they're gonna like.
Yeah, they'll attack us. Yeah, no, we got you. Yeah.
I got
it. I was like, wait.
I just hate that when you try to be in character, you're like, did I just say something? Please.
The word's in the wrong order.
Okay.
Let's continue on.
Okay.
Agreed.
Everybody continues on?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tovark. Maybe next time, but
Alright.
Are we just gonna dip out on
So, yes, you guys go ahead and leave.
Wow, that was fast.
I mean, it's totally fine. You guys are fine. Okay.
That was slightly
So,
unexpected.
you guys roll up onto the location that's described. The canyon's rocky walls rise to the height of 80 feet. At the end of the canyon, a 20-foot high wall of black stone has a broken gate carved into it, with one stone door hanging precariously by a hinge and the other door missing. Beyond this open gate, in the shadow of the great mountain to the east, lies a ruined settlement. All is quiet.
I want to do a perception check to see if I see any signs of, like, recent activity.
Absolutely, go for it.
Yeah, why not? I'll do it too.
Fuck
Nat
it.
20!
Never mind. I don't have to do shit.
I closed my eyes instead. I got a 1.
So, from what you
That's
see
a
out
pretty
here,
flower.
the canyon floor is strewn with rubble and bereft of vegetation, except for a few tufts of scraggly weeds. You see that there is some areas here that might have some recent activity, but as far as everything is looking right now, you don't see anything that looks out of the ordinary. It looks like a archaeology site, honestly.
but is there any
But
people?
there's, like, no people around that I can see.
As of right now, you do not see anybody.
Is the board supposed to just be white right now?
I'm so glad
Okay.
that happened for someone else. I thought
Well,
I
I-
did something.
Yeah.
Me too.
I continue onward to the site, hopefully seeing if I can find, I don't know.
Go ahead and place your guys yourself here.
Have to make ourselves small again too.
Which day? I was supposed to put that in. Okay, might be. Components, Cards, custom card.
I love how you figured out how to get the table to change to. This is sick.
I thought it was pretty dope. We're gonna put this up here. And lock before someone ruins it.
Okay.
So there's a little key up here. This kind of helps a little bit to help you guys understand as you guys are going through. Let me see. Okay, you guys already scaled yourself down. So, yes, as you guys know for the quest, you know that you're just supposed to come to this location and warn the prospectors about the white dragon.
Well, move forward closer to the encampment. See if anybody's here. Tent? Is there any tents, or is it just like?
As of right now, you do like where you guys are right now. You don't see anything. Brittany, you said your perception check earlier was a nat 20?
Nat 20.
Okay. I will say during that perception check, you very faintly in the distance hear what sounds like work, like mining, excavation coming from within the site.
All right.
Work.
Lots of little tink sounds.
Yep.
Moving in.
Ting, ting, ting. Okay. As you guys come in here, this just looks like a ruined settlement. The rubble that once buried the settlement has been hauled away, leaving the outlines of stone buildings visible as the collapsed walls. The stone wall on the far side is filled with rubble.
Making me last.
The settlement has been thoroughly ransacked. If you guys were, I assume if you guys were to look around, you might find dwarf bones from like ancient dwarf, nothing current. You would find there's a recent campfire right here that has been lit, but otherwise you find nothing of value.
Alright,
So these black walls, are they supposed to be like standard sized walls, or have they been like broken down?
Yeah, this is just outlines, like an excavation site.
Okay,
So, like
cool.
this is just them finding an old ancient dwarven place, and this is just outlines and whatnot.
All right, well, we'll keep moving
Oh,
forward.
my music got intense.
Okay, so
from here,
right here,
Mhm.
a partially collapsed 10-foot high wall separates this courtyard from the settlement west of it. 3 heaps of rubble are piled high in this area, where you guys are. Sorry, this room. 3 heaps of rubble are piled high in this area. Hewn from the cavern's back wall, a 30-foot high temple facade features steps rising to a stone platform. Cut into this facade is a 10-foot high open doorway, flanked by crumbling, life-size granite statues of cloaked dwarves. Evil grins can be seen on their weather-worn faces. As you guys enter this room, you see 2 dwarves eating rations behind the easternmost rubble pile, while keeping it out in the temple entrance.
I approached the dwarves and introduced myself.
Okay, what do you say?
As, greeting, dwarves. I'm Ernest from the guild. We've come to warn you of a dragon.
Ah, Ernest! One of the dwarves gets up and he goes and starts shaking your hand. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Dazzlin. This
Nice to meet you, Dazzlin.
is my brother Norbus.
Norbus.
And
not
Norbus keeps eating his food. He's like, so what can I do for you?
The guild has informed us that there are increasing dragon activities. We've come to warn you that it may not be safe for you to be here any longer.
Oh, what's that?
Because there's a dragon.
Dragons?
Dragons?
Yes, dragons.
Literal dragon.
Oh, no way, really?
No,
No
figurative
way.
dragon.
The ones that breathe fire.
Literal.
Dazzlin looks at Norbus and is like, this is most upsetting, isn't it? So they go and kind of like mutter and discuss to themselves.
Excuse me.
Yes. Yes.
Hello, first, my name's Tovrak. It's very nice to meet you. Second, what are you mining in here? Have you found anything particular?
Not. I was just looking at the ruins, honestly. The ruins that you just had behind you. That is a settlement that, old, ancient. But what is of most concern to us is ahead is this dwarven temple. We've been working on this and, well, we think we're really close to discovering something big. But, and then at this point, Norbus jumps in. He's like, we were cut off.
What do you mean by cut off?
Well, we were in the middle of excavation when we got attacked. And, well, we're not fighters, and we weren't able to go and do anything about it. So, we've been sitting out here thinking about how we wanted to tackle this situation.
Hold on. What were you attacked by?
He kind of looks at the ground and he's like kind of kicking his feet, kind of embarrassed, doesn't want to say anything. Dazzlin chimes in. He's like, jellies.
I'm sorry,
jellies.
Jellies?
It's
the glob from another.
Let's be real.
God.
We're not adventurers. We got attacked, and we don't have any means of fighting them. So it's like he got beat up a little bit. He's since healed, and okay. So here's what I'll offer. So the dwarves go and pull out these stones, and the stones have these little faces carved into them. He explains, these are sending stones. Sending stones are magical items where it goes and carries a message from one person to another. We're really close on discovering something with this temple. So, since you're already here, would you mind? He motions over towards the temple and it's like, would you mind clearing it out for us? If you go and clear it out, we can go and finish our excavation real quick and immediately leave and come back to the guild.
Excuse me, I don't want to be rude or make you think like we're not going to help you, but can I just talk to my traveling party real quick, please?
Okay. And they go and they kind of sit down and go back to their rations as they like talk to each other in Dwarven.
Maybe the dragon's coming up here because maybe he wants what else is in here, and maybe they're not supposed to be here.
If that's the case, then we shouldn't be here either. I do not wish to tangle with the dragon.
Well, no, I mean, obviously, I really don't want to fight a dragon. It was kind of... Did you just put Baby Yoda on my thing? No.
Huh?
Never mind, don't worry.
I
I squirreled. It's okay. Anyway. Right, I don't really want to fight a dragon either. It really wasn't that fun to fight the giant rats and the necromancers, and I'm still really not good at this yet. But maybe we should just kind of usher them out of here until we get this dragon thing under hand.
Maybe we should find out what they can offer us to clear this temple for them.
They did already offer you magical sending stones,
Which allows us to communicate. They are quite valuable.
I'll tell you right now.
Someone tell me that
Level
looks like
2
Baby Yoda,
Avengers
please
being
don't
offered
this.
magical items.
Yeah.
Right?
It's already a bit.
I feel
Self-esteem
like
gold.
I feel like we should probably help them
Help them.
because they could get shit, other shit, and we could ask for it.
Well, right, but what if this is some kind of, dwarven temple to the dragons, and the dragon sees this as desecrating his own ancestors' temple? I mean, then we're just kind of making things worse, don't you think?
Well, it depends.
Technically,
As you guys are sitting here talking amongst each other, Norbus, the asshole dwarf, looks behind his shoulder and he's like, I'm very eager to get in there and discover what I can find. If you guys are willing to help with us, we will split whatever we find with you in there.
Master Dwarf, one question. How long do you think it would take for us to clear out this dungeon? This temple for you?
He kind of shrugs and looks at his brother and says, I don't know. Probably took you longer to get here than it would to do that.
And how long have you guys already been here?
We've been excavating this site for about a week now, but we only tackled the temple yesterday.
I see. Well, if we go in the temple, we should do this quick. I say we do it quickly.
Let's do it.
It's only slimes. They should be no challenge for us.
I'm just afraid of if the dragon comes.
Indeed.
As like the only person with no fucking magic here, this sucks. I don't want to fight spells.
So literally, I have draconic ancestry.
One question. One more thing, Master Dwarf. What if we refuse to help you with the temple and force you to come back with us? What are the likelihoods if that happened?
I mean, what does your quest say?
To take you back to the guild.
Can I? Hang on, wait. This sounds fun.
No,
I want to try an intimidation check.
What did the quest? Does the quest say?
Where's the
Are you gonna do an intimidation check?
No, I first want to read. I might have.
Do you have the quest? I put it right in front of you. Do you see it right here?
No.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's over there
the
on
quest
the
is
corner,
actually
right?
long gone, I believe.
Oh, fucking.
Is it next to you? Is that the
I'll
one?
import a new one.
What's the thing on your table though next to you? Is that it?
No, ignore those. Those are your other quests that you didn't pick up.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Scale it up.
We're just
And then someone can just hold it.
The treasure and relics that need to be warned that the white dragon has moved into the area.
Yeah, actually, we could just leave.
Take the warnings. Yeah, I guess
we've already finished the quest.
We've already finished the quest.
So
I'll hold on to
I
that.
like the sound of half, though. You know.
True. You know what?
yeah, I like the sound of half all.
I say we go in. We will help the dwarves as quickly as possible
Yeah.
and be on our way. We technically they don't even have to come with us. So
How about 75?
I would like to point out that Tovrak and I are both of dragon ancestry as well.
So if you say 75,
Dwarves are a very stubborn people and a very prideful people.
he just glares at you and it's like, we're already under on this trip. Splitting the half of the reward with you wouldn't give us anything.
How about 100?
You want 175 now?
no, 50-50 is fine with me.
I'm gonna
goes
do a
and
persuasion check.
He immediately shakes your hand, Ryan. He's like, done deal.
Done.
How about all of it?
He goes and crosses. The gruff
How
one
about
goes
all
and
of it?
crosses his arms. Dazzling goes and like starts playing with the pickaxe next to him. He's like, we'll be here.
All right. I sheathe my weapon and brandished my shield. Did I say that right? Brandish? No.
Brandish.
Brandish. Thank you. Brandish my shield and start making my way into the temple.
Making
Wonderful.
our way downtown, walking in the temple. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
So you guys come up. You already got the descriptor of what the entrance looks like. In the next room, you can see that there are spikes hammered into the floor to hold open two sets of double doors. The two doors in front of you. A once secret door to the north with a room beyond it holding nothing but rubble. What does S stand for?
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Yeah, secret door.
Yeah. Like kind of.
Kind of ruins it, right?
Yeah, it kind of ruins it.
Doesn't really say anything. Oh.
Well, I guess technically, I would assume I would continue walking forward into the main hallway.
Sure.
The doors. I would assume the doors would have told us if there was any traps or anything as we walk through.
Yeah, no, you can know for a fact that they're not trying to fuck with you. They're just like, they want to eagerly get this shit done because essentially you guys warned them, but they still want to finish their project before they bail. And so your guys are helping them finish their project before they piece the fuck out.
All right, so
You know what? I have an idea.
What? Ooh, there you go. It works. It works.
It works. Hey. Kind of. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, you kind of cut off part of the main room, though. But
I have an idea. No more secret door.
There you go.
Can I do an insight check on this room? Since this appears to be the main room of the temple.
Okay, yeah. So you can go ahead and do an insight check, sure.
17.
Okay. So doing an insight check, you can kind of tell that, like, based on looking at the floor and stuff, you figured this is about as far as the dwarves got, because you don't see any footprints going much further than where you are. So you figure this is most likely where the shit went down.
I do a perception check, looking specifically for enemies.
Okay, go for it.
I am gonna join him.
The roll is so
Natural
far.
20.
You got a nat
Never
20?
mind.
Never mind.
All right.
I was also gonna help out, but I guess I don't need to.
Yeah.
I actually like the rolling it across the board better than just flipping in the air.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, as you come in here, you're taking a look around, and for the most part, this room is very dark.
Who has dark vision?
Me.
Probably all of us.
I honestly don't know, dude.
I can see in darkness.
Yeah, I
Let
have
me look
dark-
at your character sheet, right?
I have dark.
Let's see, racial. I have dark vision.
You do have dark vision?
Yeah,
Do we all?
Excellent.
we do all have dark vision. Almost
Excellent.
every race
So
has dark vision except
that's
for humans.
That actually
Oh,
saved your nat 20.
Yeah.
No, Rob doesn't
Well,
have it.
So anyway, as you come in and you're looking around, you kind of get a feeling, okay, I don't see any footprints, like where's the enemies? I don't see anything.
I have dark vision.
And as you look up, you see a small little glimmer attached to the ceiling.
I whisper, not too loud, but to announce to everybody. But "Psst, guys, ceiling. Most likely the slimes.
What do you
Okay.
want to do about it then? If they're up there, do we just keep moving quietly, or what?
Well,
How do I want to represent slime?
we'll have to clear this room out eventually. It might be better to try to see if we can clear them down. Maybe fire, a torch.
Maybe
Oh,
fire.
blast.
I don't know.
Well,
A light?
you
Does
and
anybody-
Locke
actually, hold on.
slime a red dragon.
Yeah,
You
drive
can
it.
breathe.
Yeah, I was just saying, does
fire.
anybody have like we could do a torch, or does anybody have like a light spell?
I have light spell, but it's
I have a torch.
Yeah, because I'll tell you right now, if we should probably use the light spell because it will probably illuminate the whole room better for us.
Plus, my fire breath can only go in a 15-foot cone, so
Right.
I probably wouldn't even be able to hit them.
How much? Yeah,
Uh,
torch only goes 20 feet.
Yeah. Which would
Yeah.
be 5, 10, 15, 20. That would be a 4x4
Yeah.
slot.
Actually, that would probably do most of the room.
Yeah, if we threw it right in the center, but still, I think light is what, 30?
it's 20.
It's 20? Oh. Okay.
Does the torch go
It's-
out?
If you threw a torch in here, it'd probably be enough to, light up the whole room.
Alright, I'll throw a torch in there.
Okay. So you throw a torch in there. As you throw a torch down in there, boop, a slime lands right on top of it.
Oh god.
Roll initiative.
Oof. Rip torch. Oh, I need to remove that from my thing too, don't I?
Yeah. We saw that, right?
So let me call out your name and you tell me what your number is. Okay.
Wait, did you move that, Brittany?
I don't think I did.
I thought it was a different number. All right, that's fine.
What the hell did I do with my die?
Okay, Britt.
12.
Okay, Tony.
11.
Ryan.
13.
Rob. Rob.
14.
15.
Okay.
15.
Wait, what? Is it 14 or 15?
He forgot to add his 1 to his
I was
initiative.
looking for my initiative when I said it. I rolled a 14. So 15.
You know, I'm calling everybody by their first name, so fucking, do you want Will or Armor?
Armor.
Alright, Armor, what'd you get?
Well, 10.
Alright. So, top of the order, Rob.
Let's attack it so I can whiff.
Yeah, well,
Well, you got to move first. You got to move.
you gotta move your mini and stuff, and...
I think his dice rolled into the
It did.
Can you still see it?
Yeah, no, we can. So you want to be stay in the squares, guys.
Yeah.
So you move
So
5
can you
feet
see your
up.
die?
Yeah, he can see his dice.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's what you rolled.
Nice. That sucks.
Okay, so we'll add in, tell me what you got.
Long sword.
13.
That hits.
Yes.
Damage dice.
Roll a D8 plus 3, bro. Nice.
8 plus 3. So
Yeah,
11.
11 damage. You go and strike into this jelly. What's your weapon?
Longsword.
Okay. So you go and strike into this jelly, and as you strike into it, your sword gets stuck a little bit as it in it, but you're able to pull out. And you can see that your attack did not do nearly as much as you thought it did.
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
So it's those kind of jellies. Okay.
Ryan, you're up next.
Fuck.
Alright!
I did the same thing.
Nope.
wait, you're a cleric now, yeah.
I'm a cleric now, yo. So, is it just the one jelly?
So far.
What'd you
Is
roll on your
it?
perception before?
Nat 20.
Okay, you saw 2 glimmers at the beginning.
2 glimmers? Okay. Well, let's see here. I'm going to do spell. I'm gonna, if I remember how to, I can't do. Can I do a cantrip and an actual spell at the same
No.
time? No, it's one or the other, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
One
that's what I thought.
or the other.
Actual spell me, like the first level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because
First
it's
level spells is action, and then
Yeah.
cantrips are still an action.
Well, what if I have one that says it's a bonus action?
Can you do
If you-
bonus
if
action
you
and
can
an
do
action?
yeah, you can do an action and then a bonus action.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm still wielding my shield and everything, but I point out my warhammer at the jelly, and I will do sacred flame to it, which is a action. It is, let's see here, flame-like radiance departs on the creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. So he has to get past
Okay, so he's got to roll what?
dexterity saving throw. He's got to beat
What I gotta
12.
say? All right, he does not.
Okay. So I roll for
And
damage.
are you going for the one on Rob or the other one that you saw?
The one that Rob was attacking.
Okay.
And then I'm rolling 2 damage.
You're also going right through, bro.
That
So
didn't roll,
you
Ryan.
did 2 damage.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
didn't roll though.
It didn't roll.
No, it literally just slid
Yeah.
straight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2
There's
damage.
still 2 damage.
Yeah, 2 damage.
All right, so you did 2 damage. It does. It does its normal damage on him.
Okay. And then afterwards, I will use a level 1 spell for a bonus action called Shield of Faith. A shimmering shield appears around the creature, increasing my armor pretty much. So at this moment in time, my AC is 20.
Okay, and I will say too that is a concentration spell.
Yes,
it is a concentration spell. So if I get hit,
if you get hit, is that how concentration?
Yeah. If I get hit, I have to do a concentration saving throw, which is I think Constitution.
Okay.
Or is it Constitution? Or is
I thought it was just that you can only have one concentration spell up at a time.
You can only one at a time, and if I get hit, it can be
I didn't know about the save.
Yeah.
Lose your concentration.
Yeah. I didn't know about the save. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it lasts for 10 minutes. So.
Okay, so that was Ryan. Brittany, you're up next.
I don't know what I want to do because this sucks. I guess I'll, do I know where the other slime is?
As of right now, only Ryan knows.
Fuck.
My bad.
To land on.
Let's keep it to myself.
Bad. Bad. You just try to pick it up and remove it.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
No, that was
okay.
me.
Good.
Was...
Like, don't fucking blame me for shit.
I like my watercolor dice.
Where did the thing go?
Yeah, you gonna put it back?
Oh
yeah.
What?
The fucking slime.
You gonna put the slime back?
The slime that I moved.
Oh, he fucking moved it into the fucking fog of war and it got rid of it.
Alright.
He's
I
like,
didn't do it on purpose.
I'm gonna.
I should just like make it to where you can't move anything.
Well, no, honestly, you guys shouldn't be touching anything other than your character.
Like right now, you don't need to touch anything.
Yeah.
It's right click to move your screen around anyway.
Well, I use the
and you can use
WASD.
WASD to move around anyway.
Oh yeah, well,
No,
like
the
angle.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like right
You can use
click.
arrow keys for that too,
Just
actually.
Don't even use your shouldn't even have
Can
to
I
touch your
attack or
left click
not?
unless you're moving a miniature. Anyway, Brittany.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack with my javelin, aka Shaolin Shovel.
Okay, Shaolin.
Yeah.
20.
20 to hit? That hits.
With 5 damage.
And you said you're attacking with the javelin?
Yeah.
Okay, how much damage was it?
5.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do my bonus action of an unarmed strike,
Okay.
which is a 13.
That hits.
That is going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage, but I don't think that matters for him.
So 5 points? Okay. Quick perception check.
Ooh, 6.
Okay. Yeah, you're just going for it. You're just attacking it. It's whatever. Let's see, Brittany. Tony, you're up next.
Oh, hey. It's oh, fuck on. Let's go over here
Mm-hmm.
and go. I can put it right there, and I'm gonna do frostbite. Con saving throw of 13.
The range attack?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we said that if you're already in combat with someone, you're doing a range attack, that you'll be getting disadvantage. What this means is I'll be having advantage on the save. So what was it, 13?
13, yeah.
Hey, Brian,
Oh, sorry.
get the fuck out of here. My die.
We just had this conversation.
I know, right?
No touching my dice.
Alright, so he saves.
Ooh.
Okay.
What does it mean when he saves?
It means
It means it failed.
Oh,
he
okay.
failed to hit. Yeah.
and then I'm gonna do my bonus action. I'm gonna do Shield of Faith on Rob.
Okay, so that's your concentration plus 2 to Rob.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And that would be it.
Okay. Armor, you're up.
Where does it say bonus action on your like your whatever?
On the spell, you just have to click on it.
The easiest thing you can do is go to on the bottom right corner. There's like the little hex grid icon. Click that, hit actions, and then you can sort it by attack, action, bonus action, reaction, other. So you can just look up and see what you have that's bonus action.
Oh, okay, I see.
Or even things that just pertain to battle action.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna move over here because I can.
Okay, so it's 5, 10, 15.
That's only 20, and I got 30. I just walk, right?
I mean, you'd be walking through her. You can't do that.
That's true.
So it'd be.
I mean,
5,
we're not
10,
doing like if you do
15.
through people, it doesn't really take damage, right? I can do a spell
Obviously.
It would be. Oh, I mean, you would be firing at disadvantage.
if I did it through, like, so. But when we're not doing
like where Tony is right now, he
uh
just got disadvantage because this is considered 10 feet.
Oh, so if I want to do a range,
he's already in melee, so you should be. If you were like, say, if you were like over
but
here.
that's the thing. His spell is ranged, so the 10 feet rule doesn't matter to him.
Yeah. It was a range. It was this is range.
This is what we agreed upon last session, though.
No.
That if you had if everybody's in like what I did for that one encounter, and I explained this was like if you had everybody all like I'll just borrow you, Tony, for a second. You guys are all sitting here like this, and like this right here, Tony to the slime. That's technically considered 10 feet. So for melee attacks, that doesn't count.
I'm not melee attacking.
But if you're ranged and you're attacking a slime that's in melee, I thought we said that this was going to be considered disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
If you guys want, because I haven't used it myself, we can retcon it and say that this right here doesn't count as disadvantage. But I will say that if like Wombo's here, you're here, and Ryan's back here trying to shoot through people, that's absolutely disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But if I was,
so we can retcon it.
If I was right here.
Oh, so did you want to play with the line of sight rule then?
Yeah, that's what we.
Okay.
That's what I thought we agreed upon last week.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, line of sight is.
Okay, so if that's the way we want to play, then Tony, we'll go ahead and retcon your previous turn. If this doesn't count as disadvantage for your attack, then
well, I think that's fair.
Then my first roll was a 10 plus 2. That is not a 13. The slime did not save. Tell me what your damage is of that spell you tried to do earlier.
Frost. Five.
Okay. So he took the full damage, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Wombo, your turn. So if you want to move to where, like, say, right here, and do your spell, that's fine.
Okay, that was my... Okay. So over there, and I'm gonna do, can you guess, Eldritch Blast? Oh, I gotta roll.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
It's somewhat important. 13.
A hit.
Okay, and then 8.
Okay, it takes 8 damage.
Damn.
That would be plus 5, so 13. Right?
Why plus 5?
Look at your sheet.
Would you? So
no, it's
No,
plus. Yeah, plus 3. Yeah, you got
plus 3.
Oh, it's was plus 5 on the hit, but whatever.
Yeah, plus 5 to hit, and then plus 3 to damage.
So it still hit.
So is the damage the same?
Damage 8, yeah.
Damage is 8, yes.
Okay. Okay, so with that, it is now the jelly's turn. The slime still has that cleave that Rob did put into it, and it's still split in half. As it's sitting there, it starts contorting a little bit, and boop, a second jelly pops out of it.
It's like Harry Potter in that room.
As you guys are fighting, from the pillar, jumps off another jelly. So let's see. Normally, you will notice though that this right here, it was a very large, he was a very large little jelly. Now they're 2 smaller jellies, about half the size of what they were before. See, so let me type this in real quick. So it's 15. Hey, okay. So jelly number, this jelly right here is going to go ahead and attack Wombo.
Fuck, now we're fighting 3 of them because Rob
That's
cut
gonna.
one in
Ooh, he
half?
rolled a nat 20.
Crit!
Sorry, Wombo.
Hello. See you on the other side, boys.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So he just did.
Oh no.
Oof.
just give it. Just give it.
Oof. So he just did 16 points of damage.
Jesus
Yeah!
Nat 20, buddy.
Oh fuck.
Let's see. This
Ouch.
one's gonna attack Rob. That misses. This
Go
one's gonna
ahead,
attack
back out of this
Brittany.
fight.
You move in here attacking Brittany. That hits for sure. And it's gonna be.
Damn, you're down to 1 HP, bro.
What do you mean it hits for sure? What was the number?
19.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brittany, that'll be 6 damage to you. Let's see. And that'll be the slime's turn. So back up top of the order, Rob.
Fuck. Obviously, my attack didn't squat last time, so what do I want to do this time?
Not slash. Do not slash.
Can I turn around and attack this bigger one behind me?
You would have to move backwards 1 in order to reach him, in which case he will get an opportunity attack on you if you do.
Why don't you do breath?
I'm thinking about it, but I think I want to do it on the bigger one rather than one of the 2 smaller ones.
Fucking get rid of the smaller one. And then
I guess I'll use my breath on this one in front of me,
No.
Okay.
which it says it's an 11 dex.
So
Slime has to survive
What kind of breath do you
dexterity saving
have?
throw.
Like, what does it?
acid.
Acid.
Flavor context on it. So it's not a cone, it's just a straight shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
As an action, once per exhale in a 5 by 30 foot line.
So it's going to hit all the
So
way.
5 and then go back 30. So it's
Yeah.
just going to hit the one in front of him. So it says DC 11, and it's a dex. He's not great at dex. Definitely not great at dex. So that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage, 2d6.
Four.
Okay, so you do your breath onto him, and you see that he is sizzling, but it's just on the surface, and it doesn't seem to really phase him much.
Alright, I'm about useless in this fight. Again.
good job.
Okay, so it's your action. Ryan, your turn.
I'm going to do Sacred Flame on the big jelly. That's right here.
As you do.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was the save, right?
Yes, it is a save. 12.
Con?
A dex.
Dex. Well, he just rolled a nat 20, so.
Fuck me.
This is gonna be so bad.
I have the dice right there, so if you
Yeah.
Here, I'll even scale it up, so you'd be like, look, I'm not...
That's fucking nuts.
All right, then. I guess I would like to try to get this Big Jelly's attention, so he will most likely come after me. So I guess. How do I know if I can get his attention?
Depends on what you're trying to do.
I am literally just like, I just tried attacking it. I'm yelling at it. Hell, I'll bang on my shield. You know.
Okay, so you're just trying to do everything you can to get his attention.
Yeah, everything.
I guess roll me an intimidation check.
Okay. I will use intimidating shout. Let's see here. Intimidation. That's a 14.
Thunderclap.
It's a 40. Okay. The slime just seems to be this gelatinous like blob still.
Yeah.
You can't really tell if he's paying attention to you or not yet.
Okay.
Okay. So this Ryan's turn. Brittany.
I'm gonna attack the one that's to my left instead of the first one. That seems to be enjoying Rob's company. And back to yield javelin.
I'll take that away from Tony.
I got a 1. A nat 1 on the roll, which would be a 5 to hit.
Okay. So
is
it's
sad.
5 total. Yeah, that did not do anything.
So then I'm gonna use my bonus action for an unarmed strike. Fuck, 7.
That did not hit. No. Okay, rip it. Indeed,
like this.
Tony.
I am going to. I'm not in combat with him, right? Correct.
I mean, you are.
Well, I won't get an opportunity attack against.
No, he did. You will not. No.
Okay. I'm gonna run over here. That's 2, 3, 4.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20.
And then right
What?
here.
That's 25.
Okay, guys.
Diagonal is 10 feet.
Why is our sorcerer?
I'm gonna inflict wounds
Yep, on
on this one right here.
that one. Excellent. Go for it.
Okay, and it's gonna be a D20. Okay, roll. And is that a +6, right? Or +4 on touch, right? My attacks.
Let me get to your character sheet.
It says make a melee
So you're
attack
doing
spell on a creature.
Reflect
you
wounds +4.
Okay, so that's a 10.
How do you already have
hits.
so many first?
It hits
Right.
Yes.
because I have
Because he multi-classed.
yeah.
Oh, because I'm like, I got.
So
fucking
that's
5
gonna
things I can
be
do.
I'll tell you right now, you don't get a lot of spell slots ever as a warlock.
That's okay. I have Eldritch Blast.
Pretty much. Alright, damage, Tony.
That's really all you need.
I'm getting 3d10s right now.
Necrotic touch damage.
Mm-hmm. This is big boy spell.
It is a big boy spell.
19 plus
Okay.
the damage, or plus that, right?
Yeah, so it was on this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on that one.
Okay, how do you kill him?
Very, very slowly, I slice him down the middle.
Slice him down the middle with
Yep.
your hand. Okay, so you just kind of like push your hands.
No,
into it,
it's
just,
a
like,
melee. Yeah.
Didn't we already try that? And he made 2 of them.
He's doing it with a spell. Okay, so you kind of like take your melee, inflict wounds, divide, and then okay, so he falls into 2 halves and dissolves onto the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, so next up on the turn order would be armor.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go back this way a little bit.
Opportunity
Okay.
attack?
He is going to get an opportunity attack.
Wait, is he attacking?
The jelly is in.
He still is in five.
strike.
He's still in 5 feet range. He was in combat with them, so he will be getting an opportunity attack.
How far can I move to not have him attack me?
You can't move.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
When you're in combat, you just like can't move.
So Wombo, it's either you don't move and you just keep on fighting, or you run and he will get advantage on you and he will try to hit you. If he misses,
it's not advantage. He just gets an opportunity attack.
So basically, there's no point in trying to run.
Correct.
You could.
you could.
He just gets a free hit on you, and you hope that he misses.
Yeah, I mean, I have 1 HP, so.
Don't worry, bro. I can bring. I can.
We got you, Wombo. Just
spare the dying. I can.
Well, I'll go ahead and do the one that Ryan was on.
Yeah, this one.
Hit that one and
The one
do
that
an
was
Eldritch.
attacking you.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
And do a
You do Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
So that's a 5 or a 10. Sorry,
10 total.
10 for hit. Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. And a 6 damage.
All right. He takes a full blast of Eldritch Blast, and you can see a big old fucking divot put into the slime. That's you. Slime's turn. So this little guy here, he just saw his friend get eviscerated, so he's gonna go after Tony.
Good.
Oh yeah, I forgot I locked my die because people kept playing with it.
I was only flicking it, okay?
That's 17 to hit.
Yes. What kind of damage does it do?
This will be bludgeoning.
Okay.
So that's 6 damage. Oof. Plus an additional 6 acid damage.
Wait a second. Reaction when I get hit. Okay. So I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay.
So I have a AC of 20. So.
Just making sure that's
Yeah.
legal before.
Yeah, it says including
Shield.
the triggering
Yep.
attack.
Invisible barrier enforcement is a starter here.
What is it? A spell?
When you which you take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by. I'm tempted to say no because I've already rolled damage. Now, if he hits you and then you said you wanted to do shield, I'll go ahead and let you do it this time. But in the future, you gotta do it when I say hit before I roll damage.
Okay.
Okay. So, yep, you got an increased AC. So, what was your AC total then?
20.
Okay. Yes, that does not hit. Cool. So, top of the order, Rob.
I'm gonna use Lay on Hands for 5 hit points on a Wombo.
Wonderful. It's a great friend there.
Oh yeah, I live.
I'm alive again.
Which I know you didn't see it, but I did roll for the other attack on Wombo. He rolled 3.
Oh, okay. So I'm down to. Did I take 3?
So you actually got lucky. You were about to be down.
Yes. So I got up to 6 and down 3 again.
No. He rolled a 3 to hit you.
Oh, to hit. Oh, okay.
And he fucking failed horribly.
Okay, good.
Okay, so anyway, yeah. So Rob, you did Lay on Hands, which I believe is an action.
Yes.
Wonderful. So that would be your turn. Going up to Ryan now.
You did that for 5, right?
Yes.
Super gotta pee.
I move myself into combat
Wonderful.
range, and I still do Sacred Flame. So
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Go ahead and roll. You gotta beat
Yes.
12
It was 12 con or 12 dex.
dex. Fuck.
So 1 second. So he actually matches. So That does beat it if it matches the beats.
Okay, cool. Oh, cool. And then so 2d8. We are going to roll.
No. He matched, so he doesn't do damage.
So match goes to defender, or does it go to attacker?
Match if it's AC, if you're attacking him and you match his AC, then it goes to you. If I match your DC, then it goes to me.
Okay. All right then.
Whoever's rolling, if you match it, that goes to you.
Okay. No, then that's it.
Yep.
I actually one last thing. I would like to do some kind of check to see if what these slimes might be weak against. Maybe if like past history.
Sure.
6 to what am I adding to it?
We'll do an insight.
Insight. 10.
10. All right. So you know that they are actually not weak to anything.
Okay.
But they, you know that they are resistant to acid and slashing.
Specifically.
Specifically, slashing and acid. Those are the two things they are resistant to.
Well,
I'm just gonna tickle these things.
And I will say that you know that they are immune to one thing, but it escapes your memory.
Well, if that's the case, I'm actually going to do my bonus action and attack.
Go for it. Are you doing your
War Priest? So
make sure you mark that on your
work. I get 2 for per long rest. So yep. And I'm using my. What am I using? I'm using my fucking Warhammer. That's what I have to be able to do.
Get it.
Warhammer. Yeah, get it. Oh wait, that's not a roll. And. Fuck,
Ryan,
robbed.
I saw that. I'll give it to you. It was a 16. That was bullshit. I saw that roll. That was bullshit. So I'll give it to you. 16 hits.
All right, cool. And then we go and we take this. Flip.
So 8, 9,
and I do additional 8 damage to it.
All right, 8 damage. Wombo, just to confirm, it's currently 11 for you right now, right?
Yeah. So
All right, you want to keep going?
Another hour. Yeah.
All right.
And it is bludgeoning
You
damage.
did stay there and look
Yes,
cute.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Brittany.
$17 to hit with the javelin.
That hits. Javelin's piercing, right?
Yes.
C.
Yes, you're fine.
7 damage.
And you're going after the little. Okay, how do you kill it?
I ram through it and it just fucking explodes jelly all over Tony's face.
Wonderful. This tastes revolting.
Fucking rude.
It tastes revolting.
Fucking rude.
Don't stand so close.
It tastes really bad.
Oh god. I was AFK for this.
Yeah. I'm gonna go piss real quick, but Tony, it's your turn.
Wait, the one in front of Tony and I is dead though, right?
Yeah, sorry. Let me go delete that. Where'd it go?
I thought I grabbed it and I was gonna put it back over by you, but someone beat me to
Late.
it.
Okay, so Tony, your turn.
I'm gonna move over there.
And I'm listening. I'm just gonna go piss real quick.
I'm gonna.
Oh, someone might be in there. Just make sure to knock.
If you're trying to attack the other one, you don't have line of sight.
Nope, someone's in there.
No. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do. Where are you at, Wombo?
He's at
Yeah.
6, I think.
Yeah, sick.
I'm gonna.
That'd be range 10.
Oh, I can't fucking do it. Fuck me. I'm just gonna do fucking. Fuck.
So I will say that I'm gonna move your character here for a second. You were right here, right?
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I would count that as not as line of sight.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4 line of sight.
Sure.
And also, Sacred Flames has no line of sight bonus for cover too. So
60 feet range, and it says cover means jack shit.
yep. I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go right here. Yeah, and then Sacred Flame.
Go for it. Let's see. That's not me, right?
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, it's you.
What was it, Con? Dex.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, he
is
fails.
though.
Dose.
And let's do.
Same 12.
Do fun.
It is this.
Where'd you get that die?
From my dice bag.
Did you change the color?
Yeah,
5.
that'll-
5.
5 damage. Got it. Okay. Armor.
Okay. Well, same thing, you know. Eldritch Blast. I feel like this could be always the only thing I do. Perfect. 19?
Oh,
Or
that
actually, whatever. 24.
That definitely hits.
Eviscerate him.
And 7.
7 damage. Alright. He's starting to look worse for wear. Let's see. Jelly turn. Jelly. He doesn't like Ryan.
Come at me, brah.
I think he will. That's an 18 to hit.
Miss.
What?
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
AC
Ryan's at
of
plus
20.
2.
Mm.
Plus 2. Yeah. Good job. Alright, that's his turn then.
Fuck yeah.
Right? Get some.
Proud of your turn.
Noticing everybody else is being able to do more damage than me, I'm going to put my longsword away and pull out my javelin and turn around and take a step back here
Go for it.
and then
Who took
attack.
Who took my dice?
And touch your dice.
Somebody took my.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Would you roll in the shade? Oh,
Yeah, I rolled into the shade.
okay. Go ahead and re-roll. Something tells me you would have hit with that roll anyway.
Oh,
Nat
20.
Roll double weapon damage for me, man. What's your dice for javelin?
It's 6.
D6.
So roll 2 D6s.
So roll 2d6 and then add your modifier.
Which would be plus 3.
10 damage.
10 damage. Oof. Yeah, you go and bury your fucking javelin into this guy, and he is like kind of doing the little cartoon anime squiggly, like. But he's starting to look fuck up. But he's for right now he's okay.
Fuck.
He's right fucked up. Ryan, your turn.
No, my turn. Alright. I'm just gonna hit it with my Warhammer. So we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Take those. I'm gonna shake them and roll. Into
And it
that
disappeared.
and roll.
And disappeared.
Right then. I can do this.
Oh, back over.
Did I? Oh, what? Wait. Okay,
That's what I
cool.
rolled.
Yep, 19 plus 5, which
This is why you guys have rolling boxes.
24. The rolling boxes don't really work.
Well,
Not
you need
big
bigger.
enough.
Well, the problem is like here, like to be honest, like you could do this and roll them up in the air, but I don't know, just something about
They hit each other a lot.
like it's either a pitiful roll or
I
we
mean,
get
if you want,
some-
like, we can always increase the size of it.
I think what I would like to do. Well, later.
Or at least if you roll, just try and avoid the fog of war.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's the first
You
time.
can use this like little area over here if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's the first time I've hit those. So.
Okay. Anyway.
Shit. I don't remember what I rolled for damage.
You rolled a 19. You didn't roll a die.
That's not the hit. So whoop. 2 plus 3, 5 damage. Yeah, whatever, Tony.
That is. Okay.
Yo, it just sucks that
Jelly looks really fucked up. He's
How
almost.
the fuck is it still alive?
I know, right?
He is almost a puddle.
But isn't he though?
He's almost there. I mean, he is a mobile puddle, but he's like right fucked up. Anyway, Brittany.
Well, I'm pretty stuck back here, so I'm just going to use a medicine check to see if I can take these clothes I have in my inventory and make a bandage to heal myself.
Okay.
That's going to
Medicine
be, I
check.
think I had a 4 to these. Oh, only 2. That's gonna be a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you try to do some kind of bandage, but in the heat of battle, you're struggling.
Okie doke.
Okay. Tony, your turn.
Okay. Gonna do Sacred Flame! Bah!
As you do.
I wonder if it's Yep.
Okay.
Fuck!
What was the save?
12.
Yeah, he just makes it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Audio clip error.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I get some D&D dungeon music in.
And, that's about it.
Okay.
That's about it for me. I suck.
You're having the same luck I was, Tony.
Well, the fact that I,
This is me. Sorry. Armor's your turn.
Alright, and Eldritch Blast. Oh,
Pretty much.
wait.
Fuck.
Why is my game? Oh, fuck.
Give me that.
You want to import Google.com? Okay.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Alright, Eldritch Blast. That's 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
And then 5.
5. Armor finish him.
Alright, I cast Eldritch Blast and he bursts into a million little squishy pieces.
Wonderful. So as you go and cast, you burst into a billion little fucking pieces, goes all over the place. This one tastes like apple jelly. The apple jelly goes everywhere and it is delicious. You guys are effectively out of combat now.
Yay!
Yay!
Jeez.
So in
Now
the
I'm trying
room-
the bandages.
Yeah, so if you wish, you can take a quick 15 and spend a hit dice if you so choose.
I do not need such a thing. I will investigate
So as
this room more.
as some of the people may be taking a quick 15, you can go ahead and take the time to investigate.
I
Yes.
will investigate with Ryan as I am unharmed.
I am unharmed
So
too.
I can wait. I can heal up to a hit dice. So what do I roll for that? I could because
hit
I have
dice.
2 different weapons that would do 2 different hit dice.
No, that's not.
It's a different thing, bro. It's
I'm looking it up for.
Okay. Let's see here. What is it?
Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, where?
I think it's a D10.
There you go. So if you hit short rest, you could check mark it, and it's a 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, it's 1d8.
Okay, thank you.
So, what, we're supposed to do a short rest?
She is, so effectively, like,
I probably
letting you
should,
guys-
too.
I'm letting you guys choose if you want to do your hit die right now or not.
Actually, it looks like.
So what does this mean?
It heals you.
Yeah.
Yes. So I do a short rest and then I roll for how much I get healed.
Yep.
Right. So for you, if you're on your character sheet, you hit short rest. If the fucking thing loads.
Oh, 1d8
Yours
plus
is
2.
a 1d8 plus 2.
Okay.
Well, if they're all doing a short rest, I'll do a short rest as well and get my breath weapon back.
Do I have to then check that little box under it?
Mm-hmm. That you've done a short rest.
Okay. So take short rest. Firm.
Yeah, and just show that you've used one of your hit die, because you're only allowed to use 2 hit die for a day.
Okay.
Also, it looks like as a red dragon, I have an option to reset maximum HP during this short rest.
Back up to 12.
Okay, so Ryan, you're investigating the room.
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing
Okay,
it.
you know what? While everybody's here, go ahead and just do. Everybody, give me an investigation check.
Oof. Oh, it's not good.
It's a 0. It's a nat 1 with a -1.
You're too busy trying to heal yourself.
Wait, I did not 1 plus my 4, so is that...
Oh, investigation. Mine's a
7.
2.
7 minus 1, so I'm at a 16.
I'm
brick.
at a 18.
Okay, so we got 18. We got a bunch of other horrible rolls.
I got 16. It's not
You got
bad.
a 16. Cool. So this actually works out. Tony, right where you are, you see that in the pillar there is a cavity packed with dwarf skulls.
Oh shit! Guys, there's dwarf skulls in here.
Hmm. Well, this is a temple. We don't know what kind of temple it is, though.
Do we want to rummage through it?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Okay, so you pull out skulls and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was going home.
you go and you start taking out the skulls, and you realize there's a small little room in there, a small little thing. At the bottom of the cavity is a little tiny stone box, and as you open it, you find 15 gemstones.
Oh, shit.
They're little tiny small gemstones, probably all about the size of a quarter, but there's 15 of them all in this little tiny chest.
I would actually like to take a moment and shout out the corridor and try to get the dwarves' attention outside and tell them that the room is clear.
Okay.
Small gemstones?
Yes, 15 small gemstones. So you yell out to the dwarves that their way is clear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get some representation for the dwarves.
Hi ho. Hi
This is a
ho.
custom item, right? Oh,
What are you talking about? You don't get 15.
oh, wait. Yeah, you're right.
I get
So
15.
the dwarves come running in. They're like, oh, so you took care of the slimes? You took care of the jellies? Excellent. And they start like going through here and fucking like going wild as far as like investigating everything. See how they do.
They don't find shit.
Okay, and then it's a plus. Cool. So this one comes over here and immediately recognizes that. He looks over to you guys. He's like, adventurers, there are tunnels over here.
Tunnels, you say?
Secret passages.
Well, can you open them up?
He investigates, looking through, and yep. He goes ahead and clears this one, and he kind of steps back, and he's like, or you know what? No, this is the dick one. So he's like, oh, like this. There's a secret chamber. He comes and starts running through without you guys, and just like having a fucking gale time.
Goes upside down.
Yeah. he just runs in there and after it. This guy starts investigating over here. He's not really finding anything yet, though.
Well, I will run off to to catch up with your brother, as I tell the other dwarf.
I run off with Ryan.
Okay, so you guys are chasing after him. He comes down here to the end of the hall and finds a door. He breaks open the door and comes into this room. You guys following him?
It follows slowly, you know, like not thinking there's any more danger.
He's just running around, looking around the room. He looks back at you guys, and he's just like, I don't think there's anything here.
Well, actually, now that you mention it, what do you look?
As you guys come in here, you notice that part of the room is collapsed, and for the most part, it is just nothing.
Gotcha.
And so you guys took you on a little goose chase over here. Let's see. This guy's gonna go ahead and roll. Oof. Yeah. So he's looking at this section over here, and he's saying that this all looks very interesting, but I can't make heads or tails of it at all.
Can I do a investigation check again?
Absolutely.
Six.
All right, you both are just staring at this wall. I have what's going on over here?
Roll one too. See if we can find something over there, Tony.
Oh, looks like an hourglass.
That's 12.
12? Okay. So you do notice that against, where it says the S's, because this is a big surprise. Where you see the S's, they do look a little bit more, they look off from the rest of the wall. I assume that you point this out to the dwarf, who then further inspects it and realizes that, yes, in fact, you're absolutely correct.
The dwarf is... Oh, okay. I was like, dwarf is gone. We couldn't see him because of the...
Is he back?
Yeah, he's back.
He was inside the fog of war.
So yeah, he goes and shows off that there are in fact 2 entrances here. This guy though is not so eager, and he's like, nope. He does not want to go forward. But in all intents and purposes, the entries are now opened.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming that we take this other door when we walk back.
Like, no.
As we
this way, and he's like, "This is stupid." Okay.
Okay. Well, as we walk with them, I want to kind of have a small conversation. Like, so what are you expecting to find? What are we looking for?
To be real with you, we have no idea. This is a dwarven ruins that we discovered probably about a week ago. And we've just been trying to find anything as far as our lineage, our history, and as far as the temple goes, who knows? It's a temple. There could be any sorts of magical artifacts that are, could dwell in here.
But you guys have no expert on your dwarven history to narrow it down? To see what god it might worship?
Nope.
It's a little hard to find the information. Okay. He tells you that the only information they've been able to find on the temple is that the priest that worshipped in this temple was a dwarf named Abathor. And that's about the most that they've discovered so far. They really haven't had time to investigate on the carvings or anything. And for all intents and purposes, this looks like a very normal dwarven church temple.
Okay.
So it's just a typical I think the dwarven god is Morden. So it's probably a church to Morden.
This is
Gotcha.
like an altar probably right here, right?
This right here is an altar, yes.
Okay.
So, just because the map gives away, this pillar seems very suspicious.
That's the one that Tony already found the gemstones in.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
that's the one. Okay, gotcha.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go over to the altar. Can I check out the altar?
Sure.
Whatever.
Investigation.
Okay. Maybe use
Rob,
some of my
you
new
go
things.
into a hallway. It's just a pretty typical hallway. This door right here is closed.
Okay, I got a 6.
It's a piece of rock.
I would like to tell my fellow
And in all
adventurers
intents and purposes, it looks nothing remarkable about it.
Okay.
I shout to my fellow adventurers and say, "There's a hallway with a closed door down here, guys," and start walking down the hallway.
I will
piece
fall.
of rock.
Is this way
There
open?
we go.
Yeah, so you just come up this way. Oh, this way? No, that is not open. You
Okay.
guys haven't opened that yet.
Nothing's there. Alright, I'll go that way.
Okay.
too.
I stop
guys
at the
going this
door and
way?
I listen.
All right,
Right
do
here,
a perception
anything?
check.
Ooh, nice.
18.
Plus your perception, bro.
Plus 0, so 18.
I'll tell you right now.
That's rough.
This isn't me saying that you didn't roll high enough. You did roll high enough. You don't hear anything. There's not, as far as you can tell, there's nothing in there.
There's no sound.
There's no sound. There's no nothing.
Check the door, see if it's locked.
It is unlocked.
Let's open it up and go inside then.
All right, you open up the door inside. Not much of a perception check needed. You find that this was most likely a bed chamber, as 3 stone bed frames stand against the eastern wall.
Okay, can I do an investigation check?
Okay, yes.
13.
Okay. It's not really explaining these secrets very well to me. But yes, you... Which one are you? You see over here that there is another, like, one of those cracks that you saw before that was in the stone pillar. There's a crack here in the wall.
Okay.
But it doesn't necessarily look like it's could be big enough for you to fit in, but maybe with enough force you could easily make it so.
I just disappeared.
Yeah, so flick yourself back into the shadow. That's a great idea.
Okay. Guys, hey, there's a crack here. Last time I saw a crack, there's
Just
a door.
Stand back. I can make it some room. Alright, can I do Eldritch Blast on it?
Yeah, go for it. You know, it's a wall, so you're gonna hit it. Just roll damage for me.
Okay. I missed the wall.
Oh, missed the wall.
Fucking 4.
All right, so you go and clear some of the debris out of the way, but you're gonna probably need a couple more to get it fully cleared.
Can we go again?
I'd say, while he's doing that, I would like to do another perception check in the main room. As they're hacking away at the wall.
Sure.
You know what, I'll join him in that. I'm gonna change mine to an insight check, though.
Alright, there we go.
Okay, inside for Brittany, perception for
I'll
me.
tell you that for insight, that's usually like a perception check done on people.
Okay.
So you would probably want to find an investigation check.
Okay, I think that's a negative. So I'll just go back to perception.
Yeah, mine's also a negative for investigation. Yep, perception!
10.
Shoot! Also... 10. No, wait. Yeah.
Okay,
Well.
so there's really nothing in this room that stands out to you as remarkable from before. As you guys are looking around, you know, there's no more jellies. This seems like a pretty standard altar, 4 pillars.
Alright.
At this point, I assume that the warlock is like done blasting. In which case, yes, this room is...
Hey guys, look, I opened it.
Let me see, let me go straighten up here.
Boop, boop. Trying to quit flicking your stuff.
Okay. So, yeah.
Come in here and see what's going on.
You see a stone wardrobe against the east wall holds the rotted remains of 2 suits of red leather armor. You can deduce that these were probably vestments worn by priests of Abathor, but they are in ruins and now pretty much worthless.
Who the fuck did you?
I assume that you guys progress. I covered it up, but there's another door right there.
Yeah.
I will progress invisibly.
At this point, I kind of think that it's taking them too long, so I start going down the hallway to see what's going on.
All right, cool.
All right.
You go and follow along.
And I make it into this room.
I'm following because I don't want to be left alone with 2 dwarves. They scare me.
Yeah, these dwarves are like sitting back because they're like scared that they're gonna find something else and they don't want to be attacked.
I see the giant hole Wombo made.
Sweet.
Alright, and I'm a warlock, so I'm just gonna thaumaturgy this door open.
Get it. So you thaumaturgy and you see across from you another door and what seems to be just an empty hallway.
Okay.
Okay, there's another door right there.
We go again. Thaumaturgy that door.
Boom. You open the door, and were you with Ryan when you were over here in this area?
Negative.
No, that was me, Rob.
So you see a partially collapsed room. It looks like probably some earthquake damage happened in this room. Half buried in the rubble, there is a skeleton of a dwarf priest, wearing the same rotted red leather armor that you saw before. Go ahead and do a perception check.
Cool. Uh, 13 or 6? No, wait, 13. Yeah.
You got it. All right, 13.
18
That's
right
enough.
behind him.
That's enough for you to see that around the neck of the dwarf lies a holy symbol.
Okay. Like a necklace thing?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just snag that necklace.
Okay. What is your languages?
Common, deep speech, and infernal. And I can read all writing.
You can read all writing of those languages, though, not all writing in general.
No, I can read all writing.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I just got for my level 2. Class features. Wait, make sure that's exactly what I mean. Yeah, you can read all writing. Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
Well, you hold in your hand a tiny jeweled dagger on a silver chain. The symbol is inscribed with dwarvish runes, which, interestingly enough, even though you don't speak Dwarven, you can read it. And on it, it reads, "Greed is good."
Interesting.
Interesting.
I kind of walk by him. I see that he got the symbol. I see the priest, and I go about making sure that the spirit is rested. Any last rites or anything?
Wonderful.
What I can think of.
You have paladin?
Rob, in the hallway where you're at, you look over to the east, which would be over here.
Okay.
And you see that this hallway is completely collapsed. You go and check a couple rocks, and you see that, in fact, yes, you can remove the rubble, but Lord knows how long it would take you in order to do it.
Back in with my Eldritch Blast. Kidding.
No, thaumaturgy, bro.
That's for doors.
Yes. Okay.
This is rubble.
Alright, I guess I'll just start removing rubble.
Okay, you do that.
2 hours later.
Does anybody want to help him?
Yeah.
I have been missing away from the.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
He fell into the fog and disappeared.
Oh, he's going that way.
I just disappeared.
Since I have a high strength, I go and I help Rob with the manual labor to try to move the rocks.
Here, can you see that?
Yeah, he's back.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yay.
Is there 2 of them now, or just 1?
No, just one.
Yeah, just one.
Okay. Okay, so you guys all help?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are going at this, and How long are you guys going at this clearing rubble?
Here's the actual thought.
Why are we clearing this rubble?
Why are we not asking?
Well, because you see a big black square, honestly.
Yeah.
I guess that is true. Why don't we go grab the dwarves and be like, "Yo,
I was gonna say if you guys want, if you guys want, the three, me and Rob will, me and Maderva will stay here and clear as much rubble as we can, while you grab the dwarves and then see how far we get by the time you guys get back.
I'm not in line. I can just go grab the dwarves. I'm not really helping clear because I'm kind of afraid of what's behind there.
So Tolvrak goes and speaks to the dwarves and says, "Hey, we need your help, I assume."
We found something and we didn't find anything that wants to hurt us yet.
Oh, really?
You want to come look?
Absolutely. Let's go. Lead the way.
Yeah, it's just down here.
So they go, and they take a look, and they're like, "Oh, let's take a look here." They go and kind of scooch by you guys and take a look, and they're like, "Okay." So it's like they go and like kind of pull out a piece of paper and kind of look at what they've been able to etch out, and kind of like take a look, and they gander that there is a fuck ton of rocks back there. But if you guys work together, you should be able to get it done in just a few hours.
Let's
In
go
a few
to
hours, we have a dragon on the loose. We don't have time for this. Do we really need to do this now?
They look at you and say, "To be fair, we are inside a giant ruins in the middle of a mountain. There's no dragon that's gonna come inside a mountain. Especially these little tiny holes."
It's true.
I agree.
We can fortify it. But yes, let's try to get this done quickly.
Okay,
let's do
so
this.
all of you working together,
Fine.
you guys finally go and clear the way to this room 5.5 hours later.
Oh my god. What is it, like midnight now?
At this point, it's probably about 9 o'clock at night. Yeah. Anyway. So you guys all get into the last room. You find it's an alcove in the south wall holds the rubble of a shattered statue. An alcove to the north holds a statue with a dwarf with horns, which stares greedily at the glowing green gem in his hands.
Mine.
A boo! Wait.
So you take the gem?
Yes.
Okay. So
Tony's our gem keeper.
Tony moved here. So Tolvrak and Tony make a dexterity save for me.
Oh, I wasn't even a part of this.
Dex saving throw.
16.
It is 12.
Okay. So what you said you rolled 12, she rolled 16.
And now I'm moving out of the way. I'm not allowed to swear, but this is not right.
I'll just back it away from Tony.
I don't want to be near the other statue either.
God damn it. Okay, Brittany, you take 8 damage, while Tony takes 16 damage as the statue explodes.
Oh my fuck!
I am down.
I legit chuckle to myself.
The dwarves go and like are over here as they see this, and
bastard.
As they're like kind of piecing everything together, they realize. So they're like, "Oh, it all makes sense now." As they go, and one of them, come on, give me one, thank you. One of them comes over to Tony, who's down, and immediately feeds him a healing potion. So,
hey, I got
Tony.
hit too. I didn't even want to take the gym.
Only fine, you'll live.
Tony, that's going to be 7 HP back to you. And sure, he goes ahead and tosses you 1 too, Brittany. So they go and piece it all together. Do you guys share with the information that you of the gems or the amulet or anything?
I share that there was a priest.
Yeah.
That
I'll tell him about the amulet.
Yeah, gave him the last right.
The amulet?
I'm the only one that knows about the gem. So.
How about this? I'll tell him about it, but I won't show it to him.
Well, then you go and you tell them about the amulet, and they very much want to see it now.
All right, I show it to him.
So I'm gonna roll. So I'm gonna roll just a dice 1 through 10. I'm gonna tell them, and then 11 through 20. I don't tell.
All right, whatever you decide.
I don't tell them.
Okay, so they go and they take a look at the dagger, and they see the translation, and they kind of like start piecing it together, and they're like, so this. Let's see. So they go and finally put it together that this is the Church of Abathur, which is the neutral evil dwarven god of greed. He was an intensely greedy deity, desirous and envious of others' riches. And so he very much loved greed, but he also liked punishing his people for being too greedy. So they deduce that basically it's like, oh, you go through the entire temple, here's all these riches, you come to the end, and if you're too greedy and you push too far, he goes and has a plot and a thing for you to, you got too greedy, and he goes and punishes you for it.
Rip. Yep.
At this point, they deduce that you guys are pretty much done with the temple, and it's like, and they agree that it's like, okay, did you guys they go ahead and take the amulet and they hand it back to you, Wombo.
Yes.
And they're just like, if this is all you found, then this is more than enough for this finding. We'll go and continue doing our research here, and we very much appreciate you. Per the agreement, and let's see who's closest to him. Rob and Wombo, they go and hand you each sending stones. So you each got 1.
Actually walk up to the dwarves. Now that we've explored and cleared out this temple, will you come back with us to the guild first? Or will you stay with us here?
We'll stay here. We'll continue investigating. We know that the dragon's here now, so thanks to you, we've expedited our stuff, and we'll be sure to head back as soon as we possibly can.
Is there any message you wish us to give to the guild?
I'm sure we'll return back with our findings.
Very well.
Okay, let me write up a card real quick for sending stones.
What time is it in the game?
It's about 9.
9? I would suggest camping out here for the night, and then we make our way back to the guild tomorrow.
I like that.
Yeah.
Traveling at night is not wise, especially since we saw orc footprints on the way up here.
That's also smart.
And I can't fit the entire thing on this card.
So are we going to do a long rest?
So if you guys choose to do a long rest, they're like more than welcome. They're like, oh, you may absolutely stay with us if you so wish. And they lead you guys back to the ruins over here, where you actually see that they do have a campsite set up and some fortification. This is a fire ring that they just recently used. So right here is where you guys can take a long rest if you so choose.
Okay.
Do we want to call our session there?
We can.
Yeah.
Because what is it right now? 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11:30.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and call it a night here. You guys take a long rest.
It's good because I need a long rest in real life.
And we'll go ahead and just call it here. So let me go ahead and save it. Overwrite. There you go. Adventure saved. This is where it will be.
Woohoo!
And thumbs up. You guys solved the dwarven excavation puzzle.
Yay!
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 That stopped.
Yeah.